Good day to you all, Greenbeak here, and welcome back to another episode of Wetherby. In this series we are trying to create a realistic European city here in Cities Skylines, or to be more specific, a realistic British city. This city is based or inspired by cities like Brighton, Southampton and Portsmouth, or to be more specific, just general cities along the south coast of England. This is episode 6 and today we are building a typical British retail park. I was a bit unsure about this because where I'm from we don't usually have, or we do have areas like this, but these places like this, they truly stand out and they're a bit different from what we have over here. They're sort of like these shopping malls in the US. That's pretty big and usually far away from the city itself, often very near the highway, and it's very often very difficult to get to if you don't have a car. Now you can see me here. This is very close to the city. This is almost in the downtown area. Now there's a reason for that, because I always thought that this part of town, the more, I would say, the more eastern part, is a lot newer. So I would expect that this area to probably, they probably demolished some old buildings or some old houses in the the 90s, and then they built this retail area. And it's very close to the airport. No, the train station, of course, which is also fairly new with some new offices and whatnot. Of course there will be more offices in that area in the future, so once we expand it will look a bit better, but right now it kind of looks a bit silly. But just stick around to the end and I'll show you some cinematics, and in my opinion it turned out pretty neat. So this idea was given to me by a guy named Chris. That is a very nice guy and always or very often comments on my videos and give me a lot of support, so huge props to him. And he told me to create a smaller one, and definitely I needed to do one smaller one to just see how this all would look before I would tackle a bigger project. I placed down Sainsbury's and Pets at Home and another shop that I can't quite remember. I didn't place an Argos because I do already have an Argos pretty nearby, so I went with the Sainsbury's one, and turned out pretty okay in my opinion. Now I haven't been in Sainsbury ever, I don't live in England, so a bit uncertain of what they sell. I'm pretty sure it's just groceries and stuff, I would imagine. So it turned out pretty nice with these parking lots outside. And what I've seen a lot on Google Earth, especially around these retail parks, is how the parking lots are drawn, if I can say that. You can see me, I placed down like lines, so instead of having like an open parking lot, these are like these rectangular closed boxes, and you can see that very often in England, especially on Google Earth. It's something that you usually won't see where I live, but turned out pretty nice in my opinion. And I don't know how used it is, if if it's very normal or kind of not normal, but yeah, it looked good, and that probably is the most important thing. And I also placed down like a sidewalk, or not a sidewalk, but a crossing going straight through the parking lot, and it actually goes straight through and ends up on the other side of the road near the huge hotel that we placed down in episode 3, I think. So it all connects up, and people can actually walk from, for example, the train station and across the road and straight to this area if they want to. And now I'm placing down like a bicycle lane, or not a bicycle lane, but like a special road for bicycles. I'm using these red pavings, I think I should call them, or I'm not sure. These red bricks, at least, to make it look like this road is very separate, and you can clearly see that it's only for cyclists. I don't think I've said this in the last episode, but I wanted the city to be very much built for cyclists, so it's very easy to get around the city on a bike. And I also wanted all bike lanes to have use this special color, so that wherever you are, you can like spot the bicycle lane from a distance and realize, okay, this is the area I'm supposed to go at when I want to get somewhere with my bike. So I will continue maybe in the next episode, or maybe in between episodes, on expanding that certain bicycle road or lane, or I don't know what I should call them, but I think you understand what I mean. Now, of course, if you have suggestions on what we could build next time, then of course let me know in the comment section down below. I am thinking of some industry of some sort. The city needs industry, because right now all we have is just commercial areas, to be honest, because that's what we've been working on, and a few houses. I can't see how many people we have. It's the screen's too small, but I think it's around like 5,000 now, because we did expand the residential area between episodes, as you can see in the start of the video. The houses I used was made by Brick 4000, and it's the UK terraced houses, or terraced homes, I think they're called. And they're very nice, and I think they will be my go-to house, if I should say that, there, or the type of buildings I will use, especially near the city, in order to get people moving in. As we of course expand further out, I think I'll go for some buildings by McWelshman, like I think they call like semi detached buildings or homes, or I don't know. They're a lot bigger, and they aren't like very close together. They often have like a bigger gap between the homes. It's a lot more I don't want to say normal. You know, they're pretty normal in England, those terrace homes, but they're a bit more normal to us other people, if I should say that, us that doesn't come from the UK. And I think I will continue the trend of building residential areas between episodes, because it is a great way of just expanding the city without having to show you every single time I plop down a house, because you know, I want the city to look very much realistic, and what I see from a lot of other cities that's being built here on YouTube is that they very often they build a very realistic and great like city center area with a lot of shops and commercial and offices and unique buildings and stadiums and whatnot. But you know, the massive suburbs that usually surrounds these cities are often left behind, and which makes it a bit weird looking. I think $2.20 is doing a great job on that, in my opinion, of because his city really looks alive, because it's massive and it has huge suburbs all over the place. But anyways, I'll continue this trend of making these residential areas between episodes. Hope that's fine. I guess that's fine. It must be fine. So I have been thinking a bit about starting up another series here on my channel. It will be a massive project, to say the least, and will be very much unique. I don't think anyone ever done something like that on YouTube here with Cities Skylines. So I'm not sure when I'll do it. I haven't really started building yet, but I definitely have started the thought process, and of course downloaded the necessary, or the assets that work with what I want to do, which is a bit difficult because the assets that I want is it's not a lot of them, so it's a very difficult thing. I have to think about it a lot. So I just wanted to say that I am in the making of a new series. This one will of course continue once a week. I didn't get an opportunity to post this last week, so sorry if that upset you in any way. I hope that's fine. But yeah, this will of course continue as normal, and then the other one will I don't know how many episodes I can push out each week or whatnot, but it won't come in the first couple of weeks, I can say that. And also regarding my other series, the Let's Play series, I don't know if I'm gonna continue that one. I really don't feel like doing it, so I might just put it on a break, or just maybe just change up the concept. I don't know. But for now, I think I stopped the other series, or at least just for now, put it on a break, to say the least. Because sometimes you just get tired, I think, of doing the same thing. And it would be probably different if I had to do this, but this is just a hobby, and I just enjoy creating these types of things in this game, and also I enjoy making videos. So this is just a hobby, and when I have the opportunity to do so, to make these videos, I'll do them. But of course, if I don't feel like it, then I don't have to. So, but for now, it's actually been pretty decent, I think, with uploads per week. I think probably since I started with this, or started again this channel in May, then I think I managed to have an upload each week. Maybe like 2 or 3 times I didn't do so, but no one's injured, so no one's sad about that. Now we are pretty close to finishing up this retail park. I'm just working on some more beautification on these parking lots. Want to change things up and make each parking lot in this area look a bit different. So and this whole area turned out pretty great in my opinion. The only thing that I am missing is that we don't usually have a lot of people here. That might be because there's not many people living nearby, but at least you can see, or at least in the cinematics at the end, that these parking lots aren't being used. Now I have is it called Traffic Manager President Edition or something? I think that's the mod that you can turn on advanced AI, which will allow you to or allows the cars to use parking lots a lot more. I can't turn that on. I don't know how that will affect my game. The frame rate is it's not that bad. I thought it would be a lot worse by now, but it's in some areas it's pretty bad, but it's of course a lot worse than what you see here. This is I increased the speed on this footage on, like, can I see that? 1000%. So it's I think this entire video, if I didn't speed it up, it would be like 4 hours. So a lot of work went into this, and yeah, so the frame rate is okay for now, and yeah, as I said, I don't know if I should turn on advanced AI. Tell me in the comment section down below if you actually tried it and what you think about it. I might consider just turning it on. Maybe it doesn't really matter, but yeah, it would make it a bit more realistic, wouldn't it, if I actually had cars parking on my parking lots. These parking lots will of course be used. These are just decals. You can see me later place down cars here if I actually filmed it. I don't know, I might have. Anyways, this is the first elementary school in the city. A lovely asset. I can't remember what it's called, which is a shame. Here you can see me placing down cars. Yeah, as I said, I can't remember what it's called, but it's a very lovely building, and I also wanted to take advantage of the Parklife DLC. So you can see me later now place down what's it called, like a park gate or main gate or whatever it's called, and I made this area around the elementary school into a functional park, because I always been a bit annoyed that the green area that you make around elementary school or high school is never being used. So right now, with Parklife you can actually make it so it's being used. Now it doesn't work like it does in real life. It's elementary school isn't open for everyone at all time, but it's really cool because you see kids walking on this pathway, and they play in the parks that's in there, and it looks a lot better. Now there's not many minutes left till this video is over. As I said earlier, if you have any suggestions of what I should build in the future, then do let me know in the comment section down below. As I said, I probably will do some industry next time, just because we need some. And yeah, after that I don't think I have any ideas, so of course please do let me know, and also let me know what you think about this build. Was the retail park realistic or not? I'm not sure. I don't know if I should have implemented like industrial buildings, because in some places they do have like a back corner in the area for industrial buildings. That might, I don't know if that's in every retail park or that's just some retail parks. But yeah, if that's the case, I'll definitely do it next time. And that's it for now. If you enjoyed this video, then please remember to leave a like. That is always much appreciated. And if you want to see more, then be sure to subscribe. It doesn't hurt anyone. And yeah, that's it for now. Thank you for watching. Bye.
I feel like a sailor, I'm so strong. Bring me the legacy, I'm so fun. I feel like an energy is going inside my body. Hey, see, I'm so fun. Come on, let me breathe. Come on, let me breathe. Come on, let me breathe. Let me breathe. I know we'll let it fall. Come on, let me breathe. Come on, let me breathe. Come on, let me breathe. I wanna feel the dance. I wanna feel the dance. Baby, don't feel the dance. I feel like a diamond. I'm so strong. Let me breathe, I know we'll let it show. Come on, let me breathe. Come on, let me breathe.